Namaskar. A big victory for 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗿 𝗔𝗍𝗫 and Isha Foundation. The Supreme Court has upheld the Madras High Court's ruling about the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board's trying to put some boundaries and restrictions around Isha Foundation's new initiative. I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm also going to give you the politics around this, and I'm also going to tell you how deeply entrenched the system is and how a few in India are grossly abusing the system for their own personal benefit. Remember this name, guys: Karunya Foundation and Dhinakaran. Dhinakaran is a pastor, is a Christian preacher. I don't know which denomination he belongs to, but this person has an adjoining campus to the Isha Foundation, and much of the problems that have been created are because this person claims he has a huge Christian vote bank. You know the rest. This is what you need to remember, because 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗿 𝗓𝗏 is considered to be close to the Prime Minister, and he had to go through this hell before he could finally get what he wanted. And even that is coming with a few restrictions. I'm going to show you all that now. Please like this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and also click on all for the bell notifications. Here we go. The Supreme Court upheld the quashing of show cause notice to Isha Foundation, and this was sent by the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board. And this happened many years ago. What happened, I'm going to tell you. The order says no coercive action should be taken against Isha Yoga and Meditation Center's construction at Velliyangiri Hills in Coimbatore. This is a suburb of Coimbatore, not very far from the city. The show cause notice was given by who? Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board. They gave a lot of reasons on why they were giving the show cause notice, but one of the most important ones that the Tamil media played it up. Remember, Tamil media is DMK's mouthpiece. Once Jayalalitha passed on, her token resistance, there was something called Jaya TV. Even that has more or less now become, I don't know, they have become dumb and deaf, I guess, whatever you can think of that. So what happened was that the Karunya Foundation, Dhinakaran and his people, they have essentially moved the court saying that this foundation, or they, if not they, there will be always this usual bunch of NGOs who, this is all a big facade of smoke and mirrors. They will put saying that, oh, Isha Foundation, if this thing comes up, it is coming in the way of pathways for elephants, and therefore it is going to make it very difficult for the ecosystem of the elephants, and blah, 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 blah. The truth is, whatever the path was, that path cut through not only Isha Foundation's complex, but also to the adjoining complex where Dhinakaran has his Karunya group of institutions. I don't know exactly which ones are where, because he has a lot of colleges, blah, 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 and all that. You land in airport in Coimbatore, the thing hits you in the arrival hall, at least when I used to. Maybe they have given some that ad to somebody else now. But that is the kind of influence Dhinakaran has. Again, this is all vote bank politics, and shamelessly the DMK. I keep telling you, right, that the Christians are running the government in Tamil Nadu and the Muslims are running the government in Kerala. These are the reasons why I say that. It may not be literal, but these people are signing on where they want them to sign. For 2 years, the TNPCB did not respond. And finally, Supreme Court said enough is enough. So the show cause notice was issued on November 19, 2021. You know when the DMK came to power? A little bit before that, in the year 2021. Isha Foundation argued that construction began in 1994 before the environmental impact assessment notification of 2006 was implemented. The thing is, see here, the guy is running many educational institutions, Dhinakaran. So he doesn't want something coming. Basically, see what 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗿 𝗓𝗏 has done is he has put a dent in the rate of conversion in Tamil Nadu. It used to be very, very high. Now with 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗿 𝗓𝗏's outreach and efforts, the conversion has at least slowed down. I won't say it has completely stopped, but it has slowed down. And these people are, you know, they are drunk on the money that comes in from other countries. US aid is one of the things, but I don't think that's where it stops. Money will come in different ways because the infrastructure is there. It's just like, the canals are there, the water is not there. Someone somewhere will find a way to put in the money again, and this will flow. What is needed is robust implementation of rules and law and order, and when there is a court order, for the governments to obey. The state governments have to obey. In this case, what happened was that they were trying to put all kinds of restrictions, and finally the Supreme Court ruled that it's a yoga center and that is promoting mental development, and therefore it qualifies as an educational institution. And in 2014, the central government clarification exempted educational institutions, industrial sheds, and hostels from environmental clearance. See, the idea is they know they're going to lose. That's why they delayed it so much. The idea is to try and push it, come up with some frivolous excuses. You saw what kind of drama that Sendil Balaji's arrest took place. They in fact stopped ED from arresting him right at the front. The guy goes to a Kaveri hospital run by another DMK minister, and then he says that I had to do this surgery, that surgery, this surgery. I would have loved for the ED, once they took him into custody, to issue a bulletin saying that the guy has not been touched by a scalpel. See, this is where ED also doesn't finish. You got to finish it off, guys. Otherwise, these guys will keep coming up with these new tricks. You took somebody and you knew that the guy put up a lot of fake medical certificates. Then you make sure that the next time no doctor issues these fake certificates. Put down all the things. Name all the people. Shame all of them. And there are boards that will disbar such people from practicing medicine if you give fake certificates. Why are we not doing that? India used to do these things. Why is India not doing that? What has changed? I would like to know. So, the Tamil Nadu government in this case argued against classifying Isha Foundation as an educational institution. So first that one was broken. Then the interesting thing is, even if it is considered educational, only 10,000 square meters of the total 2 lakh plus square meters premises qualified. Like I said, there are some restrictions here. The center supported Isha Foundation's exemption, stating it promotes education and group development activities. Of course, yoga promotes all that. 2022 memorandum redefined education institutions to include organizations imparting training for mental, moral, and physical development. If you are, there you go, there is the guy, 𝗤𝗚 of Karunya. He is the so-called Indian evangelist and educationalist. He is the founder and chancellor of Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences and leads the global Christian ministry called Jesus Calls. Both institutions have faced significant controversies over the years. Income tax evasion, money laundering, and it is believed, okay, so I don't have a proof for this. I mean, I'm sure ED will be working on it. It is believed that this guy enjoys the patronage of DMK government, no surprises there, but also a whole bunch of missionaries which are funneling money through this guy. And they are actively converting in the Coimbatore area. Coimbatore area is one of the harder ones to convert because the people there are more dharmic. I'm proud to say this, but it doesn't matter. As if you keep pushing money down people's throats, they will eventually convert. That is the problem here. That needs to stop. So, in Jan 2021, the Income Tax Department conducted raids on 28 premises associated with Paul Dhinakaran, including those of Jesus Calls Ministries and Kits. These searches reportedly uncovered undisclosed income of close to 118 crores with allegations of tax evasion and irregularities in foreign funds. I told you, this is what this guy has been doing. People, you talk to a lay person in Coimbatore, they will all tell you that this guy is all hanky-panky, okay? Kits, sprawling over approximately 800 acres near Coimbatore, has been accused of constructing buildings without necessary approvals. The campus is situated on an elephant corridor, raising concerns about its impact on local wildlife and ecosystem. This is the standard saying that they say, right? Tum karo to balatkar, hum kare to chamatkar. This is exactly what they do. A 2014 notice highlighted 59 buildings lacking proper authorization, emphasizing the university's encroachment on protected areas. Not only that, conversion-rich zones are what? Tribal protected areas, areas where there is a lot of Dalits living. This is where they go because they can kind of say that, look, all your caste-based discrimination, all the other things will all go away if you become Christian, except when you go and sit in a church, you are asked to sit at the end. The hypocrites of the highest order, I'm telling you. None of them will dare come on my channel and say why they are doing what they are doing. The 1990s, efforts were reported made to convert local tribals and enroll outsiders as voters to influence local elections. Villagers have accused Dhinakaran's organizations of attempting to usurp local lands and alter demographic compositions. In February 2021, 𝗓𝗏 𝗏𝗏 Hospital, operated by his non-profit organization, was found distributing gifts and other incentives to tribal villagers, allegedly to induce them to convert to Christianity. You know why they build hospitals? Anybody comes and gets treatment there, there will be a pastor or somebody from the church who will sit with them and say, oh, you have this problem. Well, if you convert, we will cover all the hospital expenses. And then they'll say, okay, is anybody else in your house not well? Bring them in, convert them, we'll give you so much money. Everything is money, 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 money. But it has also come to light that many such organizations harvest your organs after you die. I mean, there is no limit to the kind of things that are happening. Viewers, I'm not exaggerating one bit. These are all covered in news media, even in the local news media, where DMK tries to put a complete blanket. But these are all known instances. Now, in March 2023, Dhinakaran was detained at Palali airport in Sri Lanka for allegedly planning to conduct religious gatherings without proper authorization. Reports suggest that the institutions under Dhinakaran's leadership have been involved in coercive religious conversion activities. So this is a guy who has perfected this art. In the name of entrepreneur, he has got a lot of money. Nobody knows how. And if you lift the lid a little bit and look at many of the newly emerged, these conglomerates, everywhere the source of funding is a big question mark. That's all I want to leave you with. I hope that 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗔's initiative bears fruit and it goes from strength to strength from here. Namaskar. Thank you.